Went to the park. We're home now. I have some other work that I have to do, so I don't have all that much time. I have to pay those bills, for the condo place or whatever. So I have like maybe like an hour or so, give or take. Anyway, um, let me just find it on here. So tomorrow, I probably won't be on during the day. I'm hoping to get on in the morning. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here we go. And the first person here is Artika. Career and chances of getting a job in 2 to 3 months. I think you will get a job. It looks like you've got good potential. So you have a new job offer coming in, and it may be linked to somebody from the past, an old friend, or through somebody that you knew before. It also looks like financial stability is coming in. You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Your career is strengthening. Listen to your intuition. You've got good karma coming back to you. You're actually headed towards the 10 cups being full, which is perfect. Starting a new journey around career. I think that you'll get a job within the next 2 to 3 months, yeah. And it should be something that like you want or you're excited about, and something that pays pretty well. Priyanka, what are S's energies towards me? What are S's energies towards me? The energy is a little bit stagnant. So wherever things are right now, I would say that's where things are going to stay for a minute. You may be feeling like either he doesn't put in enough effort, or you may feel a little bit like you were treated unfairly. But not much is moving forward right now. The energy is a little bit stuck and stagnant. Brittany L. General. Could have a new job or business opportunity. You also may be working hard on a side business or a side hustle that brings in extra money. And with the Page of Cups, it could be something creative, or you could be turning a creative hobby into a way of making money. You may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. And Aquarius enters. You could be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You got some money coming in. Out of the clear blue sky when you least expect it, a Capricorn enters, and you're feeling as if you have the world at your feet. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and maybe taking a little bit of a road trip or a mini vacation. The hard work that you put into something, school, career, business-wise, whatever you do all day, it will come back to you. It'll be worth it. The hard work that you put in will pay off. Talia, how will my live go today? What time are you going live? Put it in the thing. How will my live go today? It should go well. You've got the world at your feet. You're feeling passionate, and the sun comes out. Happiness. Let us know what time you're going. T-Vet, love. Cause for celebration comes in around things changing for the better quickly. You got some good luck coming in. Maybe with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It also looks like you got the Magician here, the ability to manifest new opportunities and success is coming in around love quickly. The hard work you put into whatever relationship you're in or whatever relationship you're trying to cultivate is coming back to you. Got plenty of opportunity here. You get an Aries, then you have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you could have a new love interest that comes in out of the clear blue sky as well, aside from the people that you have around you now. Sepia. I don't see it yet. Let me do TVAT. General for the rest of the week. No longer holding yourself back brings in cause for celebration. Maybe spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. The hard work you put into something business, school, work related comes back to you. Feeling a little bit more secure and stable financially. Negativity is moving into the past. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You could be feeling a little bit more financially stable, grounded, and rooted, especially not even just with finances, but around work. Feeling prepared and excited for the future. You may hear from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. And the 10 of Cups. You're heading towards the 10 Cups being full. John, my wife and I the rest of the week. Got happiness coming out. Okay, I don't know like what's going on with you guys right now, but happiness is coming out. This could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water, feeling mutually respected and feeling like the relationship is functioning really well. Both of you are prepared to put in either hard work or maybe spend time together, especially with the 6 of Swords. You may be doing something like recreational. It looks like the relationship is strengthening and moving forward this week. Might have to have a little bit of patience. Listen to your intuition. You got good karma coming back to you. Elizabeth, what's next for me in love? And Will Spencer and I date? That could be what comes up next for you in love. You could date him, yeah. The potential's pretty high. Sepia, love. You may be exhausted by love. It may, like, you just may feel like the love has run out and maybe you just need to pull away and take a break. But ultimately, you do have things moving forward. You got a Cancer that comes in. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in, and you have long-term potential around love. But you might need to just step back and take a break for a minute. If you're feeling overwhelmed or exhausted or just frustrated. The 6 of Cups, somebody from your past could be returning, and they may be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You may be feeling, hey, I'm sitting around here waiting for my ship to come in, but you're going to have choices. You're going to turn a corner at some point and have choices. And it could happen quickly out of the blue. An old wound is finally starting to heal. Yeah, and you do have a committed relationship on the horizon. But if you're feeling overwhelmed or you're feeling stressed or you're feeling like nothing is happening, I would just take a break from everything just for a minute. Sepia, okay, well, I will chat with you outside of this. You want to send it through Instagram? You could send it through Instagram, and I won't say it out loud. Let me go back up to the top. Arlene, love. If you've lately been feeling either like burdened by love, or an old wound has resurfaced, or if you've been arguing with somebody, making a choice to walk away from that crap may make your life move forward pretty quickly. There's some sharp energy around you and maybe a tower moment that's starting to move into the past. If you let this nonsense go, all of a sudden you're no longer feeling stuck. Got a new journey on the horizon, and you got the world at your feet. The ability to manifest new opportunities. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have new energy coming in with love and passion. It could be with a Scorpio. If it's not a Scorpio, it could be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have a wish around love, put it out into the universe. Ignacio, General. Well, you're coming to a time in your life where you have a little bit of easy good luck coming in. Feeling better appreciated or better compensated at work, or you may be very focused on a side business or a side hustle. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. You may be busy. Make sure that you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, because you may be very busy, and that may be something like, everything else seems to come first and you're not taking care of yourself. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Got plenty of money coming in on the horizon, some good luck coming in, and the Wheel of Fortune, easy good luck. Things starting to fall into place. Empress Beauty, love. Okay, you have the Knight of Cups, which could be, if you're in a relationship, current relationship heats up. If you're not with anyone, a new love interest enters that brings in cause for celebration. Also looks like you have some passion coming in, and a fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, no longer holding yourself back. Anxiety around love seems to move into the past. It also looks like the next relationship, or if you're in a relationship right now, it should be functioning very well. You should get out of it what you put into it, and you should feel very respected. You got some spontaneity coming in around love, and things starting to move forward. Or happiness coming in around love. Priyanka Maria PM. What K's next move towards me? We had an argument. This person's holding themselves back for a minute, but they're gonna come back. They'll reach out to you somehow, and you guys could have another argument. Yeah, I don't know that you're done arguing. It's okay though. Arguing isn't, that's part of life. It's part of relationships. It's fine. You'll hear from them. You're probably going to have another little argument, and then it'll move into the past. Miss Ilario, love. No longer feeling stuck around love, but feeling like life is starting to move forward. If you're not with anyone right now, a very creative type comes in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, and finally life is starting to move forward. You do have a committed relationship on the horizon that's leading you towards the 10 cups being full. If you're not with anyone, or if you are with someone, it doesn't matter. You're still heading in the right direction. I think I'm at Kira. Why is Kenyatta giving off weird vibes? How does she feel about me? A new coworker at the same job. Okay, let's see. She seems to think highly of you. She's got a lot of respect for you. There's happiness here. It also looks like she thinks that you're a strong person, you're well prepared, and you know what you're doing. She just may be a little bit strange. She also may be a little bit self-conscious, and she may be a little bit, like, not, I don't want to say low self-esteem, but like she may be questioning herself. Yeah, I wouldn't worry so much about it because you're out of there anyway, so whatever. But I don't know, she seems to think pretty highly of you. Mario, is LJ moving toward me romantically? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kira, rest of the day. Rest of the day, if you're at work, well, it doesn't matter what you're doing. The rest of the day goes by pretty quickly. Feeling like taking rest, relaxation, and self-care this evening. Maybe like not doing much of anything kind of serves you well or feeds your soul. It also looks like you're feeling prepared or eager for the future, or you may be feeling excited for the future. Could hear from someone tonight that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or maybe hear from someone who you've been hoping to hear from, and you're no longer holding yourself back. A little more advice for today. Making a decision to turn around and walk away from things that no longer serve you will bring you to greener pastures. You got plenty of money coming in and no longer feeling so burdened by the weight of the world. You got divine guidance here, so just kind of put that out into the universe. I'm being guided by the divine, and there's no need to worry because things are falling into place and you'll be at the right place at the right time. Should be a pretty good day today, especially around money. Saturn. Why isn't he calling and texting me? I've been thinking of reaching out. He's not, he's stuck right now. He's stuck and he's a little bit of a tower moment. The love cup is also in reverse and he's got sharp energy around him. I would suggest reaching out to him. I wouldn't wait for him because it doesn't look like he has intentions to reach out right now. He is either not ready, taking space, or taking time for himself, and it could be some time. I would reach out to him and not wait around for him. Definitely. Lemore, rest of the week. Well, you could have a new business opportunity here. You also have some balance coming back to life, and things may be heating up with a love interest. Two of Cups could be a committed relationship on the horizon. You've got a Sagittarius, a Pisces, and a Virgo around. It also looks like you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, and that makes you feel relief. UAF, Spirit. Page of Fire, outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Renewal, Archangel Jeremiel, review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. Nine of Fire, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Sorry, what's coming in for love for me in the next 3 days? What's coming in for love for me in the next 3 days? You may have an argument with someone with the Five of Wands. It's like a little bickering or miscommunication. It's not the end of the world, but you could feel like things are kind of stuck and not moving forward very quickly over the next couple of days. It looks like things are a little bit stuck. Like you might be feeling like I have a long road ahead of me, or like not much is happening, and it may make you feel a little anxious. But ultimately, you do have some good karma coming back to you. You've got a balanced relationship on the horizon. You've got a committed relationship on the horizon. You've got choices coming in around you. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. And you may be feeling here like you got a stroke of good luck coming in. So the next 3 days may be a little bit either boring or frustrating, but then things start to pick up as we move through August. Auntie, Mr. Jones' thoughts and feelings of me. He hasn't seen me. Well, he's going to want to see you soon because he's got, okay, he's going to be perseverant and there's success around his perseverance. So he may want to see you soon. This is a romantic connection, and the Empress, it doesn't get better than that. When you ask how someone feels about you and the Empress shows up, it's like Roman goddess, you know, like that kind of a thing. Love, money, abundance, fertility, beauty, that kind of thing. He may also see you as somebody who's very creative, somebody who's very attractive, somebody who is maybe a little adventurous and fun to be around. I think that you may bring out a fun side in him, or he, like, the way it comes off a little bit more like he's kind of maybe stoic and like grounded and stable, and you seem to have much more fire and passion. I think that he finds that to be very attractive. Even if he doesn't say it, even if you have no idea, it's like he seems to be attracted to that kind of like passion. And I think he's going to want to see you soon. UAF, what will be the outcome of B and I's combo yesterday? What will be the outcome of B and I's combo? Well, both of you may spend a lot of time thinking about it. Ultimately, things may change for the better for the two of you quickly, and there's some good luck around it. I don't know what the conversation was about, but it looks like things move forward with ambition. Things change for the better, and things move forward with ambition. So I don't know what the subject is, but it doesn't make a difference. It should enhance the situation, or it should make the situation better. I think it was a good conversation. Saturn. If I reach out to him, will it be a positive outcome? I think so, yeah. But more general. Okay, you may be feeling like you're getting better compensated and better respected around work and business. You got some good karma coming back to you. It also looks like all of a sudden life starts to move forward and you're not feeling so stuck. Got some ambition coming in, or stepping into your own ambition may bring in a lot of money. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. You could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and no longer holding yourself back. UAF, what should I say or not say when I leave this job? Okay, I would be honest and to the point, but I wouldn't be, I wouldn't place blame on anyone. I would just kind of, tell them exactly how you feel. It looks like you're not going to hold yourself back. You've got the world at your feet, and they're going to respect you for it. And I got a better opportunity. I'm moving forward with my life. I want to be happy, and this isn't making me happy. And, I was hired to do this. I got here, and now I'm doing that. It seems like it's disorganized. It seems like this isn't what I wanted. This isn't, and I expressed to you that I wasn't happy here, so I'm going to leave because I found a better opportunity, and I would leave it at that. I think that they pretty much know that they don't function well, or that they don't. It could be run much better, and for some reason, nobody seems to care. It's so bizarre because I just had this conversation with my brother the other day about the company we used to work for. He worked there first part-time, and I got hired there full-time, and then he wound up going full-time. But when we were talking about like all the people they had working there that they didn't need, and that were getting paid, I mean, pretty well, and then plus the benefits and the vacation time and all that shit. And I said to him, I go, that company could have been run so much better, but nobody cared. It was like nobody gave a shit. And like even when you made suggestions, they'd be like, oh yeah, yo, great, yeah, well, that's good. We'll take that into consideration. And nothing ever changed. Nothing ever changed. And I used to say to them myself, the job I was hired for totally could have been a part-time job. And I would have been okay with them putting me part-time once I started teaching yoga, like, and still stay there to do that job if they wanted that. But my job, that the billing department was not full-time work. I could finish that in 3 hours, maybe less, so, but they didn't care. I'd be like, give me more work, find something else, teach me something. Nobody cared. So it's like, in a way, they're not going to be surprised by what you say, but I wouldn't aggravate yourself. I would just kind of cut the cords and leave. You got greener pastures coming in. Deb, General. Okay, you got cause for celebration coming in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Fire sign enters Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and also an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like you got happiness coming out over your life. An Aries enters that may be of significance. And you have some money coming in. Got money coming in. Could be starting a new journey of some sort. Karina, General. All right, you got life changing for the better here for you quickly. Solution to a problem is in front of you, but you're just not seeing it, but you'll figure it out before the end of July. Success is coming in, especially around a work or business endeavor. The hard work you put in is coming back to you, and you got money coming in. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you is a good idea. Karina, Jada Scorpio's next actions. I mean, I would say next actions could be communication, but this person's coming up as somebody who does a lot of, like, thinking about things, but not a whole lot of acting. And I don't see much happening here. It's like you may be feeling like you were treated unfairly by the situation, or you may feel like things are stuck, or you may have to put in more effort if you want to see things move forward. Davey, love for the rest of the week. You have a water sign coming in. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Anxiety, you may be feeling a little anxious around love, but you also have a wish, so put it out into the universe and try to let go of the anxiety. Listen to your intuition. A Capricorn enters. You also could have a Leo around you that may be of significance. And you might be making a decision to move to greener pastures. You could have new opportunities coming in with the Empress. Definitely. So I a Capricorn, a Leo, what was the other one? A water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love. Let go of anything that's no longer serving you because new energy is coming in. It looks like stepping into your own ambition brings in happiness. You got potential coming in this weekend, or this week. Saturn, how's JL feeling about me right now? Thinks that you're strong, independent, grounded, and stable, down to earth, intelligent, perseverant, persistent, kind-hearted, and loyal. UAF, what would happen if I mentioned their lack of training? I think you could say that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with you saying that. I think they already know that. And I think that, it's like, it comes off like they just don't care, right? Like they have to know that they don't train people properly. They have to know that it's like nobody cares. That's a very frustrating feeling when nobody cares, but that's the way it comes off. Like, they'll sit there all day and do nothing. They don't care. I would say it. You feel like you put in a lot of hard work. You didn't see a payoff. You've expressed it to them before. Nobody did anything about it, and now it's time to go. My brother used to always go like this. And this was even before the emoji came out. He used to go. It was like nobody cares. I would say something to him about work. I would be like, do you believe this bullshit? This, that, and the next thing. And he'd be like, because it's true. It's like nobody cares. I don't know what that is. I don't know why. Why have a job and not care? Why work for a company and not care? You don't have to work there forever. It doesn't have to be your life's passion. But do what you have to do while you're there. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But, I don't see any reason why you can't mention that. This stupid thing. I always have something that's got to die because I don't charge things properly. Annoying. Yeah, I would definitely mention it to them. I don't think that you have to hold back anything because you're leaving. So what's the difference? And I don't think it's going to hurt you either way. So you may as well tell them exactly how you feel. Lemore, Spirit. Nine of Earth, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic. Focus, focus, focus. Communicate with vision, be a leader, advice from someone creative. Auntie Charlie, did Hector regret us ending? He lied the whole time. What's with people lying? I feel like everyone except for me does. Yeah. Not only does he regret it, but he also feels like he's held back or he's stuck. Maybe because of it. I don't get the fucking lying. I mean, people just lie about everything. and Jonathan. Belomio? Maybe that's a typo. Me and Jonathan. Okay, let's see. Anxiety around the situation may move into the past, and you may be feeling a little bit more prepared to help push things forward. Listen to your intuition. Communication comes in. Communication comes in out of the blue and you least expect it, and you're being guided by the divine. You could have a new beginning with him on the horizon. Julie, when do you see C sending me another text or call? He hasn't since last time. Okay. I would say soon. Within the next 12 days, you should hear from him. And I think it'll be a little bit more than the last one. And maybe a little bit more communication. Julie, what's going on through R's mind today about me? Actually, he's spending a lot of time thinking about you today. Four of Cups. He may be feeling like Five of Cups in reverse is like he's feeling a little bit more optimistic about things. And he feels like, I think he thinks that you and him are going to move forward. Like there's good luck around the situation. I don't know. Look, you got the Two of Cups here. He thinks the two of you are going to be together. That's what he thinks. I mean, you got to hand it to him. How could he be so confident? Nav, will I pass and get a good grade in my first grade? My first grade's at the vet assignment. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think you will. Yeah, I think you'll do well. Vicky, general for tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like a pretty good day. Yeah, it's like you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Maybe working on a creative project of some type, feeling a little bit more financially stable, and listening to your intuition. Communication may be good too, or you could hear from somebody that you haven't heard from, or somebody who you've been hoping to hear from. I love you. Me and Uziel tomorrow. Me and Uziel tomorrow. I don't see all that much happening. You may be feeling stuck, or like not much is moving forward. You may feel like either you've been treated unfairly, or like you're not getting the respect that you deserve. And he may do a lot of thinking about things, but not a whole lot of acting. Divine, what's coming in career work for me? I applied for a job in ministry. Should I continue staying where I'm working? Okay. Should I stay where I am? I think that you could get that job, and I think it would be a good thing if you change jobs. Let's see what happens if you get that job. It looks like it's a good opportunity, and maybe a nice change. The more love. You may be feeling undecided about love. You also could be feeling a little bit like, hey, I'm sitting around here waiting for my ship to come in, but all of a sudden, things change, start to move forward pretty quickly. A commitment's on the horizon, and you could be moving forward towards with a new journey. Things could change for the better out of the blue. Old wounds and betrayals are moving into the past, and a wish comes true. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Leo coming in. That long-term potential around your next relationship. Listen to your intuition. Got a water sign around too, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Karina, why did he call on a blocked number? Curious. He wanted to see if you would answer it. Curious to see if you would answer it. I don't know. I don't know why people do stuff like that, right? Like, what's the point? But it's curiosity. Wanted to see if you would pick it up. And it looks like he may have even been surprised that you answered. He felt like he wasn't going to get anywhere. Felt like the world was against it, was surprised that you picked it up. The Fool is in reverse. He may tell you, like, you may find out more about this. Fool in reverse is an issue around the situation that needs to be dealt with before the relationship can move forward. I don't know what it is. You have to wait until to find out. And once you deal with that situation, it can move forward. You know, I mean, calling from a blocked number, I mean, it like, I've called from my work numbers before, and I know that they come up funny. Like, well, not anymore, I don't work there, but like, they don't come, you know, because there's different lines that go out. So sometimes it's nothing. It's not like me trying to be deceitful, right? But if somebody's intentionally going to a blocked number, it's like they're doing it with an intent to see if you're going to answer it. Because why else, like, if they, like, there's no other reason for it. Like, either they thought that you weren't going to answer, so they called from the blocked number. I mean, it's stupid. It's game playing. And like that, like, I'm so over game playing with everybody. With, like, you know, like, did he look at my picture? Did he not look at my picture? What does he think of this? What does he think of that? You can't get inside somebody's head. But when people are playing games, you're always going to end up destroying the relationship, because nobody knows what's inside somebody's head. You know what I mean? Like, you know, maybe his phone died and he borrowed somebody else's. That happens. I mean, I've done that. My phone's dead and I've had to use somebody else's phone. But for the most part, it comes up that he's looking for, he wanted to know whether or not you're going to answer the phone for a blocked number. Which, what's the big deal? Like, I answer sometimes I don't. It just depends how I feel. 9 times out of 10, when it's a bizarre number, it's somebody calling trying to sell me a warranty for my car. So usually I don't answer it, but sometimes I do. I answered it yesterday. Anyway. Julie, how would R be feeling in the next week, because I'm going home for a week or two? He's going to miss you when you're gone. And he's also going to feel a little stuck, and he's going to feel a little bit burdened. He may be an ass to you when you're there sometimes, but he doesn't want you not to be there. Like, he misses you when you're gone. He feels comfortable when you're there. And It's almost like he feels kind of sad when you're not around. Even though, you know, sometimes you have to go home for one reason or another, or you have to go to, you know, to a family member's house or whatever the situation is. But even though he doesn't want to show how he feels, but he doesn't like you not being there. He wants you to be there, especially if it's for 2 weeks. Cristiano, when will my life change for the better financially? Where are those cards? There they are. You could see a significant change in the month of August, but then again before the end of the year. So I don't know if August is like a temporary thing, like money comes in out of the blue, it gets you through a couple of months, but then a significant change comes in before the end of the year. Empress. How does Cassidy feel about not hearing from my brother and where they are at the moment? Oh, she feels hurt. She feels betrayed. She feels argumentative. She's not happy. She's not happy, and she did this all to herself. She's got nobody to blame but herself, because she wanted to play games with him. She feels argumentative, and she feels like, yeah, she's very disappointed in the situation. She's very unhappy, and she feels like nothing is moving forward or nothing is changing. She did it to herself. You know, like, she played games with him for months. And now she's unhappy? Crazy. UAF, status of SC. They could be moving forward soon. They have growth, change, and transformation coming in. Things moving forward. You may hear from them soon. Like out of the blue, maybe before the end of this week. Now let's see, what about the nonprofit? You got the hard work that you put in could come back to you. You could get a new beginning, cause things change for the better quickly, and success comes in. Thing is that I don't know which one. I think that the nonprofit may get back to you first, because it's like it changes quick. Success comes in quickly. Sepia. I don't see the question. Empress, did I do it? Sepia, okay, tell me what you need. You can send it through Instagram or email me. Either way. I could do it sometime today, like tonight. Julie, would he be feeling burdened because I'm leaving the kids there? No. I don't think he likes you not being there. I think he's okay with the kids being there without you, but I think that he wants you around. You know, it's like he feels secure when you're there. He feels like you're there. He likes you being there. He doesn't like you being elsewhere. I think he also likes to, like, he feels like there's normalcy there when you're there. It's not about the kids being there, no. He's fine with them being there. I mean, they seem to be pretty self-sufficient, and he loves having them there. He just likes you there. It's like when you're not there, something's missing. I mean, you gotta believe this guy. I mean, he's got some. I mean, he got to get it together, because it's like he could have that all the time if he just cut the crap. And it's like when you're there, he feels like, okay, she's here, this is okay, like things are working for me. When you're not there, he feels like something's missing. Empress, my brother hasn't been able to train with the company he wants to work for because they've been busy. Will he train with them this week, or will things move forward for employment? Okay, let's have a look. I think before the end of the month, things should move forward for him with that company. Yeah, I know like things may be extra busy because maybe people are on vacation and whatnot. But yeah, I do think that he's going to be prepared for things to move forward before the end of the month. UAF, would SC or the nonprofit have better training? Okay, would SC have better training? SC looks like it has decent training. How about nonprofit? Nonprofit looks like it has good training too. If I had to choose one over the other, I would say SC may be better. But they both look like they train pretty decent. I'm scared of my own mouth. No, I think it's good. I think it's good. I think oftentimes people hold back too much, and I don't think that keeping your mouth shut helps anything, you know? Sun, general reading. Got nice stuff happening here. So your intuition is heightened, and you may be starting a new journey that brings in substantial money, feeling better compensated, better respected at work or business, and money is coming in. Or you're making money in one way or another. You have a water sign that enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and you may be feeling very passionately about things. All of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, you got new energy coming in. Things change for the better for you quickly. A Cancer enters, and you're feeling prepared for life to move forward, and that's exactly what's happening. Life is moving forward. Abhishek Sani, my name is Medhuma, angel messages. Angel messages. Release, Archangel Azrael, the end of a phase or a situation, a spiritual transformation, it's time to move on. Ace of Air, brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth in a situation, a challenging beginning. King of Fire, motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Focus, 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 communicate with vision, be a leader, advice from someone creative. Miss Billy, Spirit Guides. Ten of Air, the end of a difficult situation, embrace the change, expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. Two of Fire, you've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. The Two of Earth. Too much going on at once. You need to make a decision. Consider a more playful approach. Manny Acer, it's been a while. When will I find someone to date? Sometime this fall, you should find yourself in a pretty decent situation with a new potential. Love cup is full, and it may be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I'm going to say sometime early fall. Empress, General. You've got success coming in and a new business endeavor coming in. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care recharges your batteries. Got a Cancer that enters, also a Sagittarius, and you're feeling prepared for life to move forward. Ready, willing, and able for things to start to move forward for you. And Aries enters, got a lot of new people coming in. A Libra comes in. It looks like the solution to a problem is in front of you. You just haven't seen it yet, but you'll make the connection before the end of July. Cause for celebration comes in. MEAC 503, what's coming towards me in the near future? Slow and steady wins the race. A Virgo enters. The hard work you put into something, business, school, or job related, will come back to you. You're no longer holding yourself back, and that brings in happiness. You may have to let go of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Make a decision to walk away from those things. Lay down the law for anything that's not serving you well, and then that brings in happiness, or the ability to manifest more happiness. Simran, why did Jay lie about R being a Gemini when she's a Virgo? Did she forget? Was it a mistake, or was she lying? I think it was a mistake. I don't know. She just may not really know much about astrology. You know, I dated this guy for years, and his birthday was May 21st, and I used to get so mad at him because I used to be like he'd be like, I don't know what my sign is, and I'm like, you got to know what your sign is, and I'm like, what time you're born? He didn't know what time he was born. Anyway, he was born at 0 degrees Gemini because I dated him a long enough time for me to figure it out. Anyhow, but some people are just like, and he didn't care. He's like, I don't know if I'm a Taurus or an 0 degrees of Gemini for him. But some people, you know, I dated another guy too that was August 23rd, and I think he used to say that he was a Virgo, but I think he was actually a Leo, and we used to argue about that. Another one of my friends, I got a lot of cusp people. January 20th, he says he's an Aquarius. He's not. He's a Capricorn. He's not. But some people just, you know, they don't know. I don't think that she was lying. I mean, that's kind of a dumb thing to lie about. It's like, how could, like, it's either your birthday's in June or your birthday's in September. Like, there's a big difference. So what you're going to find out eventually. Why would you lie about it? Julie, is there a current issue between him and Elle? I just find him missing me so strange from how he acts. Well, I mean, they always have issues. I don't think that there's anything extraordinary going on right now, but like the thing is that, you know, like sitting in your seat, it looks like a black and white kind of thing. Like, it's either things are good with her or things are good with me. It's either you want to be with me or you miss me or you don't, right? And that's how I would feel too. But it's all like several shades of gray for him. It's like, as much as he doesn't show you how he feels, he does care. And as bizarre as it is, the issue with the nail the other day was like a weird way of letting you know that I do care what you're doing in here. I do want to know what's happening. And he's got a bizarre way of showing it, but like sometimes things just aren't what they seem. And sometimes actions, it's like the way one person is thinking or feeling and what they're showing, they don't equal. But if you were to leave and not come back and not hear, and he was to not hear from you for a long time, he would be looking for you because he doesn't like you being gone. It sounds like, it sounds crazy when you're sitting in the other seat, but when you go into like his energy, it's like he very much wants you to be there, and he doesn't want things to be over, and he believes that the two of you are going to be together. He's just somehow caught up in this crazy situation that he either doesn't know how to get out, which is on one hand, and on the other hand has a lot of fear around it, and he just feels like, I mean, I totally understand where you're coming from, because I can understand it. And I've been in situations before where I'm like, this person cannot give a shit about me. And then, like, at some point down the road, I had a conversation with that person, and then it made sense. But yeah, especially with men, women a little bit more can kind of show you a little bit more how they feel. But sometimes with men, it's like, you think it's one thing and it's not. So he may act a certain way, but he really does miss you and he does want you to be there. I know he doesn't show it, but in a crazy, twisted way, the nail the other night was a way of him letting you know, I want to know what's going on. I know it's crazy, but yeah, he does miss you, and he doesn't want you not to be there. It's nuts when you're in the situation, but when you hear the way other people have, like when I've spoken to other people that are in his situation, and you hear what they say, it makes sense, and you're like, well, gee, now I can kind of see it from that point of view, and I never thought that I would. But yeah, it's like one thing doesn't equal another. I had someone that said to me once, it's very possible to have feelings for more than one person at the same time. And I believe that, because I've had feelings for more than one person at the same time. But it's hard when you're the one in this situation to accept that. Like, where do I fit into this? What the hell? Like, it could be so much easier than this. I don't know. It's not easy. I get it. Auntie Charlie, what are H's intentions, or is he not being honest? Well, his intentions would be, he's ambitious, he wants things to move forward, he's looking for happiness. Is he a liar? Let's see. Yeah, he probably does lie. He comes up as unprepared, uncomfortable, or a little bit unconfident. So I don't know what that's about. But, the idea of like him not being honest, I do think he wants things to move forward for whatever that's worth to you. But I don't think that everything he says is 100% true. I think he kind of exaggerates the truth. Or, yeah, I don't think he's 100% honest. Empress. Karen's current energy towards my brother. Oh, it's pretty good. The Magician and the Four of Wands. It's like the ability to manifest new opportunities, and with the Four of Wands, it's like long-term potential. Emin, I'm feeling less confident in my body after I gained during the lockdown. Is it reflected in my relationships? No, and it doesn't have to. Once again, stuff like that, like your relationships, it shouldn't make a difference how much you weigh or what you look like. But that it affects us. It's like, for me too. It's like, I haven't lost all the baby weight yet. I mean, I still have a good 30 pounds, a good 30 pounds, maybe closer to 40 pounds to get back to where I was. But you know what? No matter how big my pants are, it doesn't affect, or it shouldn't affect, the people that are in my life, because what difference does it make? Now, for me personally, more than what size my pants are, I'm more concerned about my health, because I have a little kid and I want to be here, and I'm nervous about that kind of stuff. That's what bothers me the most. I also feel uncomfortable being heavier. I'm much more comfortable when I'm thin. But you know what? Like, as far as it affecting personal relationships, it will affect personal relationships if you allow it to define who you are. Like, being comfortable in your own skin, whether you weigh 95 pounds or you weigh 295 pounds, it doesn't make a difference. If you're comfortable in your own skin, you're comfortable. And that's something that you have to work on, regardless of what the number on the scale is, because it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Confidence and knowing who you are and knowing your worth has nothing to do with how much you weigh. It really doesn't. And it's the way that we grow up. I mean, it's unfortunate, but I grew up in a time where, like, it was all about, like, you couldn't be too rich, you couldn't be too thin. But nowadays, that's not really the case, because now we have other people that are a little bit more heavier and a little bit rounder, that are more of, like, in the public eye, like J-Lo and Beyonce and the Kardashians. None of those are stick figure women. However, a lot of them have enhancements. I don't know so much about J-Lo, but the Kardashians, come on. It's still an unrealistic expectation. So we still have unrealistic expectations, whether it's being bone thin or whether it's having a huge ass and a size 19 waist. I mean, it's still not realistic. But the inside confidence comes from within, I know it's always a struggle, but working on self-worth is much more important than what size your pants are or what the number on the scale says, because it's all very deceitful too. I had my yoga teacher, who, if you stood her next to me, now this is going back a good couple of years, if you stood her next to me, she probably looked a good 20 pounds lighter than me. Maybe she even looked a good 30 pounds lighter than me. But she claimed that her and I weighed the same. At the time, it was 140 pounds. And I couldn't believe she weighed that much. But she said that that's what she weighed. I mean, who would lie about being heavier? But she was very muscular. At one point in her life, she was a bodybuilder. And not for years now, but she still has substantial muscle, which weighs. And it is what it is. But I get it, because I got on the scale this morning and that number's not moving. 168. What the hell? But whatever, you know what? I'm going to the doctor at the end of August to have my blood work done. And if everything is okay, I'm just going to continue doing what I'm doing. Woohoo. Does Dre want to be in a relationship with me? I think so. Yeah. There is interest here and there's potential. So I would say yes, there's more to come. Auntie, Mr. J's actions towards me within a year. Okay, it looks like communication should pick up. It looks like there may be some kind of travel or getaway that could happen. It looks like passion could heat up between you and him. Communication should improve. You may also be feeling a little bit better respected or feel like good karma's coming back to the situation. The harder work you put in comes back, and negativity seems to move into the past. I think this guy is very much around you throughout the rest of the year. Pinky. My friend William wants to store furniture in my garage. Is his furniture or is his girlfriend's furniture? Okay, let's see. Is it his furniture? I don't think it's his furniture. I think it's the girlfriend's furniture. Yeah, I don't think it's his. Emin, we're in a resort for the summer holiday, but I feel awkward feeling and my parents aren't enjoying their time. Is there a particular reason why they're unhappy? Well, it looks like they may be disappointed in something. Was there something disappointing around this resort? Or something isn't what they thought? Like maybe it looked better in the brochure than it actually is? It looks like, I don't know if they had it, like they may feel like deceived. Or they may not have been prepared for exactly what it is. There's a little anxiety around the situation too. I don't know what that's about. But negativity is moving into the past, and the rest of the vacation may be a little bit more pleasant. I don't know. I think that they may feel like they were deceived by something. Something around the resort or the travel agent or whatever happened. It was just not exactly what they expected it to be. What's going on here, Dylan? What's happening? See, I worry about his legs. And then when he wants to look out the window, he gets up on his hind legs. I put you to the stairs. Yeah, there's nobody out there. I think the rest of the vacation, either you make the best of it or it improves. What's happening here with this guy? Elizabeth, General. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Got a soulmate connection coming in, and you're starting a new journey, especially around love. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. A Virgo enters. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around finances. And feeling prepared for your life to move forward. The Magician is here. You have the ability to manifest new opportunities. Empress. Why doesn't Karen open my brother's message and respond to him? Is it because she's interested in him and feels guilty doing so? The situation, the relationship she's in. Well, she is interested in him, but I think that she's stressed out right now, and she just may be very busy with things. It's like she's not ready. She's not ready to answer it. I don't think that she feels that guilty, because I don't think she's that thrilled with the situation she's in. Shit, who the fuck is ringing the doorbell? Hang on. You're not going to believe it. Another pizza. Do you believe it? That was another pizza. That was Domino's again. Who is sending me pizza? And anyone that knows me knows I've been a vegetarian my entire life, and there was meat on that pizza. Unbelievable. Who is sending me pizzas? And you know what? Pay for it then. Fuck. All right. I can't. Like, who is doing that? It's got to be a viewer. It's got to be somebody watching, because it only happens when I'm live. You know what? Don't waste food. Don't waste food. Don't send me pizza. God damn it. Sepia, I don't see it. Julie. What pushes C to reach out next time? Anything to do with seeing me on the site or his reading what you see? I think he reaches out to you because he's genuinely curious as to what you're up to. I think that he misses you. And I think that, I don't think it has anything to do with the site, and I don't think it has to do with the reader. I think that he genuinely misses you, and I think he reaches out to you because he does want to keep somewhat in contact with you. Even though he's saying that he, you know, he's whatever, I think he still wants to be in contact with you. And I do think that he misses you. So let's see what happens with that guy. How am I going to find out who the fuck is sending the pizzas here? Because I can't keep sending the Domino guy away. Sepia, me and Ramel. Uh-oh, now she's up. Okay, it looks like you've got a new beginning on the horizon that could be successful. I mean, I don't know when the last time was you've spoken to him, but you could get communication that comes in out of the blue, like a wish comes true. You've got success that comes in around a new beginning and things move forward quickly. It's possible that he comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Beautiful one. Love. I'm gonna call that Domino's and tell them that I'm never ordering from there. Just don't ever bring me pizza. Beautiful one. Okay. Love. You've got the world at your feet, a new beginning on the horizon, and balance coming back to life. An earth sign enters Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but you also have a fire sign here, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you're not with anyone right now, you do have a commitment on the horizon, and you're no longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. You have a wish when it comes to love. Put it out into the universe. You're going to have choices. The number, okay, the first phone number, nobody's answering. This time they used my home phone, but my home phone line doesn't work anymore because I got rid of it. Anybody want to call the other number? I'll tell it to you right over here, because you know what? You're going to send me pizza. I'm going to give out your phone number. It was a 212 number, which is New York City. I don't know anybody with the 212 number. They don't pay for the pizza though. I have to pay for it. And that pizza had ham on it or some kind of meat. Tay, who in the family will spoil the surprise? Who will in the family will spoil the surprise? A Scorpio. It's a Scorpio or it's a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, but Scorpio comes up strongest. Sepia. My supervisor wants to mediate a session with my assistants, but I do have anxiety, have high anxiety. Oh, the other person doesn't want to put in any work. I would do the mediation thing, but I would speak your mind. Don't hold yourself back. Say what's on your mind. Communicate with exactly how you feel. You've got luck around the situation. You've got luck around the situation, yeah. And you've got ambition. I think that your manager knows the deal. And I think that by having this mediation, it's kind of going to call the other person out on the carpet. You may have anxiety about it, but just breathe through it and say what you got to say. Myogram, how is Julie feeling nowadays? I mean, what's going on in her life? She may be feeling a little bit stuck and stagnant. She also may feel a little bit disrespected or a little bit like her relationship is kind of running out of love and running out of esteem. She also may be, she's not in a terrible place, but she kind of feels like, blah, you know, like this is it. This is what's happening. She may be feeling a little bit weak. It's like she needs something to change. Yeah, she's feeling like everything is kind of like in a standstill and not much is moving forward. Myogram, what's coming next between me and Julie? I think that communication is going to pick up. Things change for the better quickly. And I think at some point there is like a mutual hobby or project that the two of you may be working on. I don't know what that is, but it may be a good thing for your relationship with her. Emin, does M miss me and think about me? I miss him. I think he does miss you and he does think about you, but I also think that his life has moved forward. And he, you know, his life has just moved forward. Yeah. There's my brother. My brother's calling. This should be good. Hello? I'm doing a live stream and my doorbell is ringing and I go outside and my neighbor is like, there's the Domino's guy is here. And I'm like, I didn't order the pizza. Like, this is the second guy, a different guy. And the guy is like, yeah, it's a Hawaiian pizza. And I'm like, what's on it? Pineapple? He opens it and it's pineapple and like ham or something. And I'm like, well, I've been a vegetarian my whole life, so I would never order a pie with ham on it. And I said, I'm like, and he said, he goes, we tried calling the number and the number is, it's out of service. And I'm like, yeah, that's my old house line and I don't have it anymore. So somebody is watching me on YouTube. That's what's going on. Someone's watching me on YouTube. They must have Googled me and they're sending me pizza. So what am I going to do about it? Nothing. But it's really wasteful because I'm not paying for the pizzas. All right, let me go finish my live stream. I'll talk to you later. All right, bye. I hate wasting stuff. You have no idea. Like, I was going to pay for it and just give it to the neighbors. But I don't know. Who wants to eat pineapple on pizza? I'm sorry. I just think that's gross. And to Charlie, Mel's intentions and actions, I miss my friend at times. Zara, yeah, we could close out, thanks. Because I have a meeting and I have to do some checks before the meeting. Well, you know what? You could get a new beginning with him, with that guy. A successful new beginning can happen with him. Cause for celebration comes in with mutual respect, and the love cup here is full. Your friendship can move forward with him. I don't know where he's been or why you haven't spoken to him, but you could hear from him out of the clear blue sky with those cards. Myogram, Julie has a boyfriend, but I heard that she loves me. I don't want to wait for her, but do you see a commitment or something in the future? Well, I do think that there is potential for the two of you in the future. Yeah, there is potential with these cards. I wouldn't wait for her. I would continue doing your thing. I would continue keeping your options open. And if it, you know, the winds of change blow and she comes back around and you're not with anyone and you want to entertain her, then that's fine. But she, yeah, there is potential here. There's no doubt about that. Okay, Mel, updated love reading. Okay, things could change out of the clear blue sky. You could be moving on to greener pastures. It looks like an old wound is healing and moving into the past, and you may be making a decision for your love life to move forward. You've got the world at your feet and the Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. You may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and with that, life moves forward and pretty quickly. You could have choices. You have an Aquarius here. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries that comes in, and a Libra. Passion comes in, and a committed relationship with long-term potential is on the horizon. Mini-Me, why the Virgo not respond to my text? Will he respond? I'm not convinced he's going to respond. No, it looks like you're left waiting for your ship to come in. You may have anxiety over it. He may be thinking about it, but he's feeling weak and he doesn't actually respond. Zara, love reading from now until the end of August. That success coming in, cause for celebration comes in with the love cup being full. Lover's card. You have soulmate connection coming in. Could be with a Virgo. You also have the ability to manifest new opportunities. A Gemini comes in and a Libra between now and the end of August. So you've got some nice potential. Amara, will my ex come back and reconcile? I don't see reconciliation coming in right now. It might take a while, but you should have contact at some point before the end of the year. Okay, last one I'm going to do here is Sun. Will I end up with the wrestler I'm talking to online or one of the baseball players next year? I don't think you're going to end up with either of them, the baseball player or the wrestler. It looks like somebody that comes in is somebody who's successful, intuitive, soulmate connection that starts a new journey that's very romantic, but it looks like, I don't know, they may work in the medical field, or they may have something to do with the healthcare system, or healthcare, or health. I guess, yeah, I don't know. All right, that's it for me right now. I'll be back on tonight, possibly by like 10 or 10:15. I have a 9:30 appointment, so I'll come on after that. I'll see you guys later. Have a good evening or a good afternoon. Thank you all for being here. Bye-bye.